David, I need you to sit down for a moment because what I'm about to say is not light and I need you to hear me clearly.
You're being really serious. What's going on?
I have been to the clinic and after confirming what the home test already told me, I found out that I am pregnant.
Pregnant? As in we're having a baby?
Yes, David, I am carrying your child and I have been holding this in because I did not want to drop it on you without being absolutely sure.
I wasn't expecting that. I don't even know what to say right now. It's like everything just shifted in my head.
I know this was not planned, but the reality is here and I need to know what kind of man you are going to be moving forward.
Don't do that. Don't question my character just because I'm shocked by something I didn't see coming.
I am not questioning who you are. I am asking you to be present because whether or not we were ready, this baby is coming.
I just thought we had more time. I wanted us to do things right. Marriage, stability, then children.
Life does not always follow the script, and this moment is calling for courage, not retreat.
I need space to process this, not because I'm walking away, but because I don't want to say the wrong thing in confusion.
Processing is fine, but silence or distance will only leave me to carry this alone, and I will not do that quietly.
I hear you, and I'm not abandoning you. I just need a little time to adjust to what this means for everything we've planned.
Then take the time, but know that this child deserves your clarity and not your hesitation. You have barely said a word since this morning, and I cannot keep pretending that everything is normal when clearly it is not.
I said I just needed a little time to think, not that something's wrong.
Silence is not thinking, it is retreating. And right now, I need a partner, not someone shutting me out.
That's not fair. I've been processing everything and trying not to say something I might regret later.
Then maybe say what is actually on your mind, instead of leaving me to guess what you are not saying.
What's on my mind is that I feel like everything is suddenly moving 10 times faster than I planned for.
Well, it is not just about your pace anymore. David, there is a life growing inside me, and it does not wait for emotional catch-up.
I didn't say I wasn't going to be there. I just thought we had more control over when all this would happen.
Control is a luxury that life does not always offer, and you are not the only one who had a plan.
I'm not trying to back out. I just didn't expect to feel so unsure so quickly.
You keep saying you are not backing out, but your silence feels a lot like absence, and that is scarier than any harsh word.
Maybe I'm scared too, okay? Maybe I'm allowed to feel overwhelmed without being accused of disappearing.
You are allowed to feel whatever you feel, David, but you are also responsible for what you do with those feelings.
I'm here, aren't I? I haven't walked away. I just don't have the right words yet.
Then find them soon, because this silence is starting to speak louder than anything you have said all day.
I'll find the words. I just hope they are not too late by the time I do.
You've been staring at the same spots on that wall for 10 minutes. Talk to me. What's going on in that head of yours?
She's pregnant.
Wait, for real? Wow, man, congrats. That's big news. No wonder you've been quiet.
I didn't come here for congratulations, Tunde. I came because I don't know what to feel and I'm trying really hard not to spiral.
Alright, talk to me. Start from where it started feeling heavy.
She told me this morning, said she confirmed it at the clinic. I said all the right things in the moment, but ever since, I've just been off.
Off how? Like scared? Or not sure the baby's yours?
I hate that my mind even went there, but yeah, the part of me can't shake this feeling that something doesn't add up.
Bro, that's a serious thing to say. Are you basing this on anything or just fear messing with your head?
We were careful, Tunde. I mean really careful. And now, out of nowhere, boom, pregnancy. It just doesn't line up cleanly in my mind.
So what? You think Adaobi's lying that she's been with someone else?
I don't know what I think. That's the problem. I want to trust her. I really do. But something's eating at me.
Look, doubt is a dangerous guest once you let it in. If you're not careful, it will ruin everything before truth even shows up.
I haven't said anything to her. I don't want to hurt her or make her feel like I'm accusing her. But deep down, I'm already suspicious.
Then you either talk to her and deal with it like a man, or you go behind her back and do something you might regret.
I was thinking of getting a DNA test after the baby's born just to clear my head.
That's a big move. You sure you're ready for what that says about your relationship?
I'm not sure about anything right now, but I need clarity. I can't fake peace while my mind's screaming questions.
Then just be real with her. Secrets don't protect people, they just drag everything out longer than necessary.
I'm not ready to confront her with this. Not yet. I need to be certain before I risk blowing it all up.
Then be sure, but don't wait too long. Truth has a habit of coming out when you least expect it.
You've been unusually quiet since you came in, and that usually means you have something big to say, so stop playing with my patience and spit it out.
I was not sure how to say it, Mama, but I am pregnant.
Ehen! God be praised, finally! This is the kind of news a mother lives for.
You are not angry.
Angry? My dear, I've been praying that God will plant joy in this family again, and here it is, growing inside you.
I just thought you would be disappointed that it happened before marriage.
Let me tell you something. A child is a blessing, whether they come before or after the wedding. The important thing is what you do next.
David says we will get married, but he wants us to wait until after the baby is born.
Wait for what? That boy needs to do the right thing now, while people still have breath in their mouths to bless the union.
He says he wants us to be settled first, that things are happening fast.
Life doesn't wait, Adah. You think in our time we had everything figured out before marriage. We built stability together, not separately.
I do not want to pressure him, Mama. I need him to come to the decision on his own, not because I or anyone else forced him.
There's a difference between pressure and direction. Sometimes a man needs a push so he doesn't waste a good woman's time.
I believe he loves me, but he has been quiet since I told him.
Quiet doesn't always mean cold. Sometimes it means he's scared. But fear is not an excuse to delay responsibility.
I just do not want to start this journey in chaos.
Then speak up, Adah. Let him know your heart, but don't be afraid to tell him what you need to.
What if I push too hard and lose him?
If asking a man to do right by you makes him walk away, then you were never holding a man, you were holding a shadow.
You have been thinking a lot lately, David. I can see it on your face, but you have not said much about where we go from here.
That's because I don't want to rush into a decision that affects both of our lives forever. I want to be sure we're doing things the right way, not just reacting to the news.
What does the right way mean to you? Because to me, it means building a home together and giving this child the stability it deserves.
I agree, and that's exactly why I think we should wait to get married, at least until after the baby is born and things settle down.
Wait, are you saying we put our marriage on hold until after I give birth?
Yes, I know it's not what you want to hear, but I think it's the more reasonable path for where we are right now.
Reasonable for who, David? You or the people watching your career and your image?
This has nothing to do with image. It's about timing. I'm not ready to plan a wedding in the middle of all this uncertainty.
So carrying a child in my body while you take time to adjust is fine, but standing before God and saying I do is too much commitment.
That's not fair. I never said I wouldn't marry you. I just think we should bring the baby into the world first, then take that next step when everything is more stable.
You think I am looking for a ring to feel secure? I am not asking for a wedding out of fear. I am asking because I thought we were building a future that did not need pauses.
And we are. I haven't changed my mind about wanting to be with you. I just need more time to put the foundation in place.
Time is a luxury I do not have right now, David. Every day this baby grows. I wonder if I am doing this with you or alone.
You're not alone. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I just want us to get it right.
Then get it right now. Because this delay feels a lot like doubt dressed up as patience.
It's not doubt. It's fear. But I promise you, it's not fear of you. It's fear of failing at everything at once.
Then face the fear with me, not from behind it.
You've been staring at that phone like you're expecting it to give you answers. What's going on in that head of yours?
He said we will get married, just not now. He wants to wait until after the baby is born.
And how do you feel about that? Because your face says one thing, but your voice keeps defending him.
I do not know how I feel, Zara. Part of me understands she's overwhelmed. He's thinking about stability and maybe he really believes this is what is best.
And the other part?
The other part is asking why this suddenly feels like a shift instead of a step forward. Like we took one big leap and now he's pulling back.
That's because he is pulling back, gently, but it's still a retreat.
I do not want to believe that. David is not the type to run. He has always been cautious, careful, methodical. Maybe that is just how he is processing all this.
Adah, love can make people second guess their own instincts. Are you trusting him because you truly believe in him or because you are afraid of what it means if you don't?
I am trusting him because deep down, I still believe he wants this family. Even if he is afraid, I think he will come around.
Belief is good, but belief without action is just hope in disguise, and hope can break your heart if you're not careful.
I know, I feel that every time I am alone and thinking too much, but until he shows me otherwise, I have to hold on to what we had before this became complicated.
Just promise me you won't keep making excuses for him if things start to slide further.
I am not excusing anything. I am just choosing to trust him for now.
That for now better come with boundaries, Adah. You're not carrying this child alone in every sense of the word.
I am not. He said he is not walking away, and until he proves otherwise, I have to believe him.
So David, your message said it was a sensitive request. What exactly do you need?
I'm going to keep this simple. I want a paternity test done after the baby is born.
Alright, that's not uncommon these days. Will the mother be coming in with the child?
No, I like to do this discreetly, without her knowledge.
I see. And does she know you have doubts?
No, she doesn't. And I'd like to keep it that way for now, at least.
David, I'm not here to judge, but I do have to make sure you understand the ethical weight of this kind of request.
I understand more than you think. I'm not trying to cause a scene or disrespect her. I just need to be sure.
What exactly is making you question? Something she said, something you saw?
Nothing concrete, just a feeling, the timing, how everything happened. It doesn't sit right with me.
Feelings can be dangerous things to build suspicion on, especially in situations like this.
I've weighed that already, but if I'm going to be a father, I need to know the truth from day one.
Alright, once the child is born, bring in a sample either from the child directly or from something the child's used. I'll handle the rest.
Thank you, and please, confidentiality is everything. If she finds out before I'm ready, it could destroy everything.
Understood, but just know truth doesn't always come with peace. Sometimes it brings more questions than it answers.
I'll take that risk. I'd rather live with truth than sit quietly with doubts.
Then we'll proceed as requested. When the time comes, I'll be here.
Good. I don't want to second guess myself anymore. I just want to know.
I figured you'd be hiding out, so I bought you snacks and mood. Support, don't ask what's in the bag, just trust me.
You really didn't have to, Zara, but thank you.
Girl, this is the one time in life when people should be feeding you and not the other way around.
I've just been trying to rest. There's a lot on my mind right now.
That's exactly why I came. Because your messages have been short and your voice notes sound like someone trying to sound fine when they are not.
I'm managing. Things are just different, slower, heavy, sometimes.
Is David helping? Like really helping, not just being present but actually involved?
He's here. He says he needs time, but he hasn't walked away or anything like that.
You know I'm your friend, not your cheerleader. I'm not here to clap for confusion. Something feels off with him.
I don't think it's that simple. He's adjusting, that's all. It caught him off guard.
You think I haven't seen enough men adjust their way out of responsibility? That man has one foot in and the other one checking for the exit.
He's not running. He's just scared. And I get it. This changes everything for both of us.
Fear doesn't excuse detachment. You're not doing this alone. He shouldn't act like you are.
It's not detached, just distant. I can feel him trying, even if it's awkward.
Trying shouldn't feel like guessing, Adah. If you're doing all the emotional lifting, then what exactly is he contributing?
He says he'll be there when it counts. And I'm choosing to believe that for now.
Okay, but just know I'm watching closely. And if I see anything shady, I won't keep quiet.
I know. And honestly, part of me is grateful someone else is paying attention too.
Just don't lose your voice trying to protect someone who isn't speaking up for you.
You have not said much since we got here. Is everything okay?
I know, I'm trying. I just didn't think it would hit me this hard.
Hit you how?
Seeing the baby, knowing this is real now. It's not just talk anymore, this is permanent.
That is what we wanted, is it not? A life together, a family.
Yeah, but wanting something and being ready for it aren't always the same thing.
You do not look happy, David. You have not even held her yet.
I'm not unhappy. I'm just overwhelmed. I don't want to fake joy when my head's still trying to catch up. I do feel something. I just don't know what to do with it yet.
You said you will not walk away. But David, silence feels a lot like absence.
I'm not walking away. I'm still here, aren't I?
Being in the room and showing up as a father are not the same thing.
I just need a little more time. Hello, Dr. Martins.
Yes, David. I hope I'm not calling too late.
No, it's fine. I've been expecting your call.
I received the DNA test results today. I ran everything twice to be sure.
Okay, and
I need to inform you that based on the sample we tested, the child is not biologically yours.
what do you mean?
I'm saying the DNA doesn't match. You are not the father of the child.
Are you sure? I was careful with the sample. I brought it in myself.
I know, and the lab followed protocol. I personally verified the process, but the result is clear.
Are you telling me lied to me this whole time?
I'm only telling you what the science says. What you do with that information is up to you.
This doesn't make any sense. We've been together. She swore there was no one else.
I understand this is difficult to process, but I wanted you to know as soon as I had confirmation.
Difficult? You just told me I've been planning a life around a lie.
If you like, I can walk you through the results again in person.
No, I don't need to see anything else. I've seen enough.
David, if you need time to talk or process,
I'm fine. Thank you for the call.
Hey, I wasn't expecting to hear from you this early. Is everything alright?
We need to talk.
Okay, sure. Is everything okay? You sound different.
I'm going to ask you one question, and I need you to answer it truthfully.
You're scaring me. What's going on?
Is this child mine? Just answer me. I don't need a story. I need a yes or no.
Of course she's yours. What kind of game are you playing?
Don't turn this around. I had a DNA test done. The results came in yesterday.
You did what?
I took a sample from the baby and had it tested. I needed to be sure.
Without telling me? Without even talking to me?
I had my reasons and now I have answers.
What did the test say?
He said I'm not the father.
That's not possible. David, I've never been with anyone else. You know that.
Apparently, I don't know as much as I thought I did.
David, this is a mistake. Something's wrong. That result isn't right.
I trusted you. I let you into my life, into my future, and now I feel like a fool.
Don't say that. Don't do this. Not like this.
I'll be by later. We need to talk in person.
David, please tell me this is a misunderstanding. That you didn't just say what I think you said over the phone.
No misunderstanding. I came here for answers, not stories.
I gave you the only answer that exists, the truth. This child is yours.
That's not what the test says, and I didn't need a second opinion to feel the distance growing between us for weeks.
Distance? David, I've been carrying your child. I've been fighting to hold everything together while you drifted further away.
Or maybe I was just seeing what I didn't want to admit, that something wasn't right.
You had doubts, and instead of talking to me, you went behind my back and tested our child like a stranger.
I did what I had to do. I needed to know the truth without being fed a performance.
A performance? Is that what you think this has been? That I've been acting through morning sickness, sleepless nights, and labor?
All I know is I trusted you, and now the results say I was a fool.
Then those results are wrong. I don't care what some lab said you are the father of this child.
You want me to ignore science now? Leave your word over verified evidence?
I want you to remember who I am to you, what we've been through. Does that mean nothing now?
I remember, and that's what makes this hurt more than I thought it ever could.
David, please don't throw away our life over a piece of paper that could very well be flawed.
I can't unsee it, and I can't. That feels like a lie.
So that's it. You're just going to leave without hearing anything more.
I already heard more than I needed. I came for the truth and I got it.
David, wait. Please, don't do this. Don't just walk away without hearing me out.
I already did. I came in there hoping, praying that something would make it make sense, and nothing did.
Because you didn't listen. You came with your mind made up, looking for guilt in every word I said.
What else am I supposed to think? I got it. They're clear.
And I'm telling you they are wrong. I don't know what happened in that lab, but I know what didn't happen. I didn't cheat on you.
You expect me to believe that after what I saw?
I expect you to remember who I've been to you for 3 years. Loyal, honest, always by your side, even when you shut me out.
None of that changes what the test says.
So the test matters more than everything we've built together? More than the fact that I've never given you a single reason to doubt me?
I didn't want to doubt you. That's the part that's killing me the most.
Then, don't let a mistake, someone else's mistakes, destroy us. At least give me the chance to prove you wrong.
How do you even begin to prove something like this?
By trusting me. By trusting your own heart. This baby is yours, David. You know that deep down, whether you're ready to admit it or not.
I used to think I knew everything about us. Now I don't know what's real and what isn't.
I'm real. This baby is real. And everything we've shared is still real, unless you choose to bury it under suspicion.
I don't know if I have it in me to keep believing.
Then borrow strength from me, just this once. Let me carry both of us until you can see clearly again. I followed you back because I refuse to let this be the last word between us. I won't let suspicion be louder than love. David, how can something like this just end in one day, after everything we've been through?
I want you to pack your things and leave my place.
You're serious?
I've never been more serious in my life.
You'd rather throw me out than question whether a test might be wrong?
I'd rather protect what little sanity I have left than keep living a lie.
Then say it. Say you think I slept with someone else. Say you think this child isn't yours.
I don't need to say it. The result already did.
No, David. The result gave you an excuse. But the choice to believe it, that's all you. And where do you expect me to go? With a newborn?
You're not helpless. You figure it out. You always do.
You're not just walking away from me. You are abandoning your own child. And one day, you regret this moment more than anything.
Maybe. But right now, I need space more than I need your tears.
I told myself I would stay out of it, that you two were adults and could handle your business. But now you've made my daughter walk out of here with a baby in her arms and no roof over her head.
Mama, I didn't mean for things to get to that point. I just needed space to think.
You didn't ask for space, you told her to leave. You didn't think, you reacted like a coward hiding behind the lab results.
I didn't want to believe it either. But the result is clear. I didn't come to this decision lightly.
Let me ask you something, David. Has Adah ever lied to you? Ever given you a single reason not to trust her?
No, but this is different.
No, it's not. It's only different because this time your ego is involved, your pride was bruised, and instead of asking questions, you slammed the door on your own child.
I did what I thought was right. I needed to protect myself.
You don't protect yourself by abandoning people who love you. You protect yourself by standing still and facing the storm like a man.
It's not that easy, Mama. You weren't in my position.
No, I wasn't. But I was in Adah's pregnant, scared, and hoping the man I loved wouldn't turn his back on me.
I'm not trying to destroy her. I just needed, and I got it.
You got a result. That's not the same as truth. But you were looking for an excuse to run, and the test gave you one.
That's not fair.
Life isn't fair, David. But character is measured when things are hard, not when they are easy.
I still care about her. I didn't stop caring.
Then show it. Because right now, she's sitting in a stranger's house with her heart shattered and your child in her arms, wondering how love turned to silence so quickly.
I don't know what to say.
Then say nothing. But remember what I'm telling you now. If you truly believe that child isn't yours, then have the courage to face the consequences when the truth finally comes out.
I heard what happened. I'm not here to lecture. I'm here to ask you one question. Do you believe she cheated?
I believe the test says she did. That's what I'm holding on to right now.
That's not what I asked. I asked what you believe, not what some lab told you.
I don't know anymore. I want to believe her, but that result, it broke something. I can't explain.
You're acting on a piece of paper, not her heart. You threw out years of trust for a single line of text. And what if it's not? What if, in a few weeks, someone calls and tells you there was a mistake?
Then I'll deal with that, if it happens.
By then it might be too late. You think Adobe is going to sit around waiting to be proven innocent? She's bleeding right now and you're the one holding the knife.
You think I don't know that? You think I'm not hurting too?
I know you're hurting, but you're hurting her to protect yourself.
I just needed answers. I needed something to stop the noise in my head.
And instead you created more. You think silence is peace? No, bro, silence is guilt that doesn't know what to say.
What would you have done in my shoes?
I would have looked her in the eye and asked for truth before asking a stranger in a lab, because that's what trust is built on.
I don't know how to fix this.
Start by admitting you broke it. That baby you're doubting, she didn't ask for this, but she's going to grow up knowing what you chose to believe when it mattered most.
The baby's bag is packed. I left the rest of her things. Diapers, bottles. You probably won't need them anyway.
I never said I didn't care.
You said enough. With your silence, with your suspicion, with your refusal to believe me when I needed you the most.
You left me with questions I couldn't ignore.
And instead of bringing those questions to me, you brought them to a clinic and let a stranger's result decide our future.
I didn't know how else to cope.
You cope by talking, by staying, by showing up, not by turning your back and locking the door behind you.
I didn't lock the door.
You might as well have.
Where are you going?
Somewhere I can cry without having to explain why I'm still defending the truth to someone who claims to love me.
I never said I stopped loving you.
Love isn't just words, David. It's what you do when doubt knocks on your door and you let it in.
Please, just wait until I figure this out.
You already did. You chose the paper over me. That's your answer. One day, when the noise fades, you remember this moment, and I hope you ask yourself if it was worth it.
Sit down, just breathe. You're safe now. No one's going to question you here.
I didn't know where else to go. I just needed to get out of there.
You don't owe anyone an explanation, especially not him. He made his choice.
He looked at me like I was a stranger, like I was something dirty.
That man has officially lost his mind, and now he's going to hear from me. You're not going through this alone, Adah. Not for 1 second.
I did what I had to do.
I know you said you wanted space, but I couldn't leave it like this. I needed to look you in the eye and say it one more time, this baby is yours.
I've already seen the test. It wasn't rushed. It wasn't botched. The result is there in black and white.
So, that's it? That paper means more to you than everything you know about me?
It's not just a paper. It's science. And it doesn't lie.
Science also makes mistakes. People enter wrong samples. Machines glitch. Humans get it wrong.
And humans also lie when they are afraid to admit the truth. That's what this feels like.
You really believe that I cheated on you? That I carried another man's child and pretended it was yours for 9 months?
I believe the result. And if I start questioning that, then everything else falls apart too.
No, David. Everything fell apart the moment you decided one document defined our whole story.
Maybe it did. Or maybe it revealed something I wasn't strong enough to face until now.
You know what hurts the most? It's not that you're angry, it's that you think you're right.
Because I am. From where I'm standing, all I did was open my eyes.
Then I hope you enjoy your clarity because it cost you a family.
Maybe it was never really mine to begin with.
You didn't ask to be born into this. You didn't ask for confusion or suspicion. You didn't ask to be doubted before you even had a name. Your father, he thinks you're not his. He looked at you like you were someone else's mistake. Like I'm someone else entirely. I thought we were stronger than a test result. I thought love would shout louder than fear. But maybe I was wrong. You're mine. Whether or not he ever comes back, whether or not he ever believes, you are mine.
Wait, that's not right. This doesn't match. Hi, yes, it's Dr. Martins. I'm reviewing a follow-up on patient BC, and you double-check the sample code for me? No, not the one from last week, the original batch. Yes, exactly. That's what I thought. No, this can't be right. 2 samples logged within minutes of each other, back-to-back entries. Switched? Hello, this is Dr. Martins. I need to schedule a full audit of last Tuesday's lab results, specifically the paternity cases processed before noon. God help me if I gave that man the wrong child.
Dr. Martins, good afternoon. I was not expecting to hear you again.
David, I need you to listen very carefully. This is urgent, and I take full responsibility for what I'm about to say.
Alright, you are sounding serious. What is going on?
There was a processing error with your DNA test. Your sample was switched with another patient's, another paternity case, submitted at nearly the same time.
Wait, switched? What do you mean switched?
Your result was not based on your actual sample. I cross-checked the intake logs and identifiers this morning. The child you tested your son is biologically yours.
No, that cannot be. You looked me in the eye and said he was not mine. That result destroyed everything.
And I was wrong. I made a terrible mistake, David. The samples were mislabeled, 2 were processed back to back, and the identifiers got mixed. I've already rerun the correct test with your original swap. The result is conclusive. You are the father.
So, all this time, I have been walking around thinking she betrayed me, thinking that baby was not mine, and you are telling me I have been wrong.
Yes, completely. I can send a corrected report and a formal apology if needed, but I felt it was more important to speak with you directly first.
I kicked her out. I accused her. I stood there with a straight face and called her a liar. Do you know what that did to her?
I understand the weight of this, David. I can't undo what happened, but I needed you to know the truth as soon as I confirmed it.
You did not just break her heart, doctor. You put a crack in mine that I do not even know how to repair.
I'm sorry. Truly, if there's anything I can do anyway, I can speak to her directly, I will.
This mess, I made it worse. I am the one who has to fix it now. What have I done?
David, what's going on? You sound like you've seen a ghost.
Tunde, I just got off the phone with Dr. Martins. He called to tell me the DNA test was wrong. The samples were switched at the lab. The baby I have been denying, he is mine. Tunde, he is actually my son.
Hold on, what are you saying right now? The test said you weren't the father. That's what you showed me. That's what made you end everything.
I know. I believed it because it felt like proof of what I feared, but it was not even my sample. He said there were 2 cases submitted close together and they got mixed up. And now, after all the damage, after everything I said to her, I find out I was wrong.
Jesus, David, do you understand what this means? You accused Adah of cheating. You forced her out of your life, out of your home, based on a result that wasn't even real.
And I cannot undo any of it. I keep hearing her voice in my head, trying to explain, trying to reach me. And all I gave her back was silence and suspicion.
This isn't just a mistake, bro. This is betrayal. Not hers, yours. You didn't trust her. You trusted a piece of paper more than a woman who gave you everything.
I was scared. Everything was happening too fast, and I did not want to look weak, so I reacted before thinking. I thought I was protecting myself, but all I did was cause pain I may never be able to fix.
You don't get to sit in shame and do nothing. You need to go to her not with excuses or pity, but with the truth and accountability.
I am not even sure she will want to see me, Tunde. And honestly, I do not blame her if she does not. I will not want to see me either.
That might be true, but this isn't about what you want anymore. It's about what she deserves. And that boy, he deserves to know that his father didn't stay gone after learning the truth.
Everything inside me wants to run, to disappear, and not face what I have done. It's not an option anymore, is it?
This is the part where you show whether you're the man you always claim to be or just the image of one.